What's going on, everybody? I want to get on here. I'm not going to rant and rave. I've been under the weather, but I wanted to get on here. Rep my team. Been sick for a while. But, Washington, you said you wanted Bama. You got Bama. We'll see how you can handle them in 3 days. You're traveling a long way to face a hungry, well coached, dominant team. So we'll see what you got. I'm fully confident, like I always am, in Nick Saban, the way he prepares this Alabama team. There's definitely a talent gap, I'm sure. There's a big talent gap for Alabama and pretty much anybody else, with the exception of a few. But I can go ahead and tell you that there's a talent gap between Alabama and Washington. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from Jake Browning and John Ross, I think is your receiver's name. Defense has played well, but with all that being said, I just don't think that Washington matches up well enough against Alabama to beat them. Now, you can take common opponent. Yeah, USC beat Washington and we throttled USC. There's no doubt about that. But you can kind of throw all that out the window when it comes to playoff time, when it comes to the postseason. Because anything could happen in the postseason. But the one constant that usually remains is that Alabama is the dominant team in college football. We're the kings of college football, all that good stuff. And I don't think Washington is going to change that. I hope for a good game, and I think it will be for a while because it's going to be a filling out process. That's how it is. Alabama didn't throttle USC in the first quarter. They came out, and actually USC probably dominated that first quarter. But you saw what the final result was against USC, and I think the same thing is going to happen to Washington. I don't think it's going to be a drubbing of Washington, but I do think it's going to be a 2-3 score win by Alabama because I just think Alabama's the better team. And that's really all there is to it. Washington, you wanted Bama. Like I said, you got Bama. Strap your chin, straps up. Get ready for a hard-hitting game. I just don't think we got what it takes. Alabama's going to have to play really good in the secondary, I know, because I know Jake Browning is a good quarterback. And I know that Ross is an elite receiver. I know that. But we have too much talent on our defense. We have as close to NFL defense as you can get. And no, I don't think Alabama can beat the Browns. But I think we're as close to an NFL defense as you're going to find in college football. The depth that we have, the talent that we have, the speed, just overall better. Offensively, I just think we've got too much for Washington's defense. I know they have a pretty good defense, but you have a Pac-12 defense, and Alabama has one of the better offenses in college football. And we have a dynamic quarterback in Jalen Hurts who can throw or run. Sorry. Calvin Ridley, our Darius Stewart, the list goes on. Our running back, we're deep at running back. We can pretty much plug in, no matter if you're a junior or a freshman, they can do it all. So, with all that being said, Alabama's going to get this win. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout or not. I really don't care. I just know that Alabama's going to win. I hope for a good game. I hope both teams come out without any injuries. But Alabama's going to go on and face either Clemson or Ohio State. I still think Clemson's better than Ohio State. You can get on here, Ohio State, all you damn want, and rant and rave like you're the fucking be-all, end-all of college football. But let's be honest, it's Alabama. And Clemson's better than Ohio State. Deshaun Watson's better than J.T. Barrett. Clemson's going to get that win. Alabama's going to face Clemson again, just like I said from the beginning. And Alabama's going to take it all. Number 17 back to Tuscaloosa. And that's really all there is to say about it. Washington, I hope you're ready. But you're not going to win. But I hope for a good game. Roll Tide to everybody in Alabama Nation. That's all I got. Leave your comments below. And 3 more days, and we'll get this ball rolling. Everybody have a good New Year's. Be safe on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Don't drink too much. Don't do anything stupid. But Have a good one. Roll Tide.